What's up, it's Paul from Guitar World, and today we're going to be looking at 3 pedals from Rocktron's boutique series of Stomp boxes, specifically the Third Angel Distortion, the Texas Recoiler, and the ODB. Let's check it out. There are numerous pedals in Rocktron's boutique series of Stomp boxes, but over here we've selected 3 of the Output, Distortion, and Overdrive variety, particularly the Texas Recoil, which adds a bit of flavor to your single coil pickup sound, giving you a little bit more output and a little girth to your overall guitar sound. Over here we have the Third Angel Distortion. No need to explain what that does. You'll know it's pretty heavy. And finally over here we have the ODB, the Overdrive Dynamic Blues Overdrive pedal. And of course it gives you those overdrive sounds, along with allowing you to pretty much turn on and off the Germanium diodes that exist within this pedal. Now all 3 pedals featured true bypass switching, brushed aluminum housing, and of course either DC operation or 9-volt battery. Let's begin with the Texas Recoiler. Now this particular pedal works really great with single coil pickups. It gives it a lot of different flavors as far as beefing up your sound or giving you the ability to control sort of the frequency response of your pickups. So over here we have your output, and the frequency knob basically controls the middle frequency. There's also a trim pot inside the pedal which allows you to control or set the width of that mid-range frequency. There's also a high-pass filter which basically controls the bass. And then over here on the bottom here we have less windings and more windings knob, which basically controls the amount of gain and sort of the fatness of the pickup. So you can get some really great in-between sounds when you get to less windings, and then it starts to beef up as you push it into more windings. Another great feature about this pedal, it works great with overdrive pedals in addition to, so you can really hear how your pickups, especially single coil pickups, begin to beef up by using this particular knob. Moving over to the Third Angel Distortion, we have the requisite controls for bass, treble, and level, which is output. And right over here, above the laser-etched engraving of this skull with wings, we have 2 interestingly named knobs, one for Deceive and the other for Unrighteous. Now, Deceive actually is the gain knob, and Unrighteous is sort of the waveform of the distortion. So you'll get to hear that pretty soon. Moving over to the ODB, and no, this is not the Old Dirty Bastard pedal. I'm not sure whether that's Carlos Santana or Bo Diddley, but it's definitely not Old Dirty Bastard. Anyway, this is an overdrive pedal, and what you can do is you have 2 concentric knobs. On this side we have the concentric knob, one controls output, and the other one controls the tone. Moving over here, the other concentric knob over here, one controls, on the bottom has drive, and then the one controls dynamic range, which is sort of a little bit of a compression. You'll also see there are 2 switches over here for the germanium diodes, which offers you this sort of symmetrical or asymmetrical clipping depending on how you have them set. Let's begin with the Texas Recoiler. Now what I've done is I've tapped the coil on my humbucker here so I get more of a single coil sound, like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the knobs on the Texas Recoiler and let you hear how the different shades of output and tone work with this guitar. Similar to the Third Angel Distortion, I'm just going to move the knobs as well so you can hear all the different flavors of gain on this particular pedal. Finally, with the ODB Overdrive Dynamic Blues, I'm going to move the knobs as well, and so you get to hear all different flavors of overdrive. There are a lot of different pedals in Rocktron's boutique series of Stomp boxes, but if you're looking for overdrive, distortion, or output, then look no further than the ones that we've selected here. You can find just about any little shade and flavor of overdrive, distortion, and output with these particular Stomp boxes. Definitely check it out.